What the f are they yapping about in the chat? Hold on. How do I pull up the chat?
They're talking about griefing each other and
Is
how
that your
pathetic the
best?
others.
Says the failed
Yeah,
griefer. You got
it's
nothing.
really cringe.
Is that your best? Says the failed griefer. You got nothing. Like how did you wait? Like how you did nothing with the ERAM? AI did more with it than you. Shameful. I don't wasting a RAM on you. Am still laughing. Come back when you can type a coherent sentence. He spelled coherent wrong. What a idiot. Both of them. They're coherent with
Coherent.
a fucking A and two R's. Is coherent not spelled Coherent? Am I?
Coherent is not spelled. Coherent is said.
You know what it is spelled? The words on your eulogy. If you keep, I'm just kidding. Coherent. Fuck yeah, I got it coherent. I'm pretty good at spelling. Like I don't know. I just like see the word. I like see it. I guess that's also that also plays into the perceptual reasoning because it like swayed my average quite a bit. It was pretty high. Like cis heteronormative. CISHETERONORMATIVE.
Kisses you all over your body. That was hot.
Thank you. Spelling note it? Fuck yeah. I don't know, I've always been very, very good at spelling. Like spelling tests and shit in school, nobody could compare. I will whoop your fucking ass. Obliterated. No studying. Never. Kids were studying their asses off. I would not even fucking read
Okay,
a
but
word
you were
once in my
reading. That's
life.
literally studying.
What?
Reading is studying.
No, but I mean like they would like try to memorize how these words are spelled. I would like read it once and then like not read it again for 2 months and still have it perfect.
Yeah, but like you're smart.
Well, not that I'm smart. It's just that like
No,
that
you're so
particular.
smart.
I
I don't
don't
want to
know.
hear it. You're cool.
I'm like
It's not
happy to admit
fair.
particular skills, but I don't know. I feel like an asshole if I like try to say like, oh, I'm super smart, but like I do have a very like the perception. I don't know. I don't like to even say the IQ number because I know there's like also talk of like IQ being like swayed for I don't know. It's some type of liberal shit. Something about like IQ tests like not being accurate and having some type of issues regarding like
I
race
would have
and
sex with your IQ.
I don't know. I feel terrible in like saying shit like that. I'll say the number. I'll say okay of the four quadrants. So it, like basically four different IQ levels, and that my overall IQ is the average. I'll say the one for perceptual reasoning, which was my highest, and it kind of swayed it upwards a little bit. But the perceptual. So wait, okay, Alexa, what is perceptual reasoning?
Perceptual reasoning is the process of using sensory information, especially visual information, to understand and interact with the world.
The
It
process.
is a crucial aspect of human cognition that allows us to make sense of our surroundings.
The
and
process
respond
of
to
using
various
sensory
stimuli.
information, especially visual information, to understand and interact with the world is a crucial aspect of human cognition that allows us to make sense of our surroundings and respond to various stimuli. The ability is essential for everyday activities such as recognizing objects, identifying colors, detecting movements. So it's just like, and I'm so insecure about like, I don't know why, I'm so insecure about coming off like I'm bragging whenever I like talk about anything that's like a slight advantage. I don't know why. But like I strictly when I like yap about this stuff, it's because it's like genuinely fascinating to me to like try to understand my own brain. Not because I think I'm better, but my I don't have any like education regarding it. Like there's definitely like probably like Greek and Latin like areas that are like you know like patterns. You know, so like your sister could have like heard like certain like prefixes and suffixes that she's already used
What?
to that I would have never heard before. You know what I mean? Like medical terms and so I like if I could I don't know. I feel like if I studied and like got used to like these prefixes and like could like use context clues on like oh is it the like if there's a Latin prefix and a Greek prefix they're like similar sounding. I could like use context clues from the rest of the word to deduce whether the word itself is likely pulling from Latin to Greek and then deduce the spelling based off that. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm going like autism mode yapping about this shit. I avenged you. Avenged Sherry Berry.
Thank you, Babas.
Honestly, Bella brag. If you're good at something, give yourself credit and be proud of it. I can't. I don't know. I can't. You can ask Ari. She had me in tears a few nights ago because she was like being my therapist. I've never had a therapist get me to tears. I had Ari get me in tears because of her trying to help me be proud of myself and her finding out that I'm like not at all. I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard thing for me to find like pride because I'm
You
too
shouldn't
like.
feel shame for feeling pride, Babas.
But it's like it's weird. I'm too. I can't. It's hard for me to feel proud about things when I'm like I'm too. I think too hard into them. I can deduce why. I can always find a way to not credit it to come to the like
You've
rational
been
conclusion that it's
conditioned to do that. That's not a
by
normal
my
thing.
own by my own tendencies or maybe by my own like thought patterns. Maybe
Mm,
I've gotten used
No,
to.
like just general like abuse that you've experienced throughout your life. That's something that gets conditioned into people.
My brother was an asshole a lot of my childhood. I don't know. I need to like dig in and try to understand more of the effects he had on me. He wasn't like terrible, but it was pretty bad. Just bullying and shit. Make me feel bad about like anything I was interested in, anything I was like anything I could possibly feel insecure about. He made damn sure I did. I don't know. I think that shit's stuck with me. But now, like, I don't know. I just like feel terrible whenever. I don't feel like I've earned. I don't feel like I ever earn anything that good I have. I don't feel like I'm worthy. I feel like I have nothing but a duty to serve the world more and more, and do the best I can for people around me. I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting so like deep and vulnerable. I'm sorry about this, but I don't know. Like I forgot to say the number, but yeah, for perceptual reasoning, my, I guess, IQ in that sub quadrant was see, I don't even want to say the number. Maybe it'll prove that if I preface the number with I hate myself, maybe it'll prove that I'm not trying to brag with it. But it's 133 in the perceptual reasoning category. My overall is slightly lower, but that's why I'm like, I don't know. I think that has to do with like the spelling and stuff. It's so interesting. I don't know. My fucking brain's so interesting. I mean, not just mine, anyone's. I love trying to understand. I love trying to wrap my head around this shit.
And I love you, Shadi.
Good night. Good night, slushy face. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Good night.
Thank you so very much. It's very difficult
Good
for me
night.
to
Sleep
feel
tight. Don't let the
proud.
bed bugs type.
For real, don't let them type. I
They're
can
gonna
spell
say
totally normal
slurs.
while like typing and writing, but like trying to spell by saying the letters out loud melts my brain. It almost does mine. I struggle with. I almost fucked up with that when I was spelling cis heteronormative. Very difficult for me to feel proud either. I've done a lot of horrible stuff and failed a lot. That honestly, that only makes my achievements more impressive. Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe that's why I think like that. It could have been for my brother and like kids at school. Ew, not the slurs in the fucking game chat. I got IQ 138 and talk about it, so I wouldn't consider it bragging, just a thing about me. Yeah, that's what I like think of mine as. I guess I could say mine. I don't know. I think I've proven my case that I don't think highly of myself, so it doesn't come across as bragging. But my overall is 126, as per like 2 years ago. I think I've made like strides in like I don't. I think I could honestly probably score like like maybe like 128 or something. Because even like
Yeah.
2 years ago, I was like in the dark a lot about my own self and
I think IQ is a bad test of like overall intelligence. I
mhm.
think it's a good like general test of uh cognitive ability to not cognitive ability, but ability to apply your cognitive processes
Mhm.
externally.
Yeah,
Um
absolutely. I fully agree with that.
it's like someone can be very smart but have really bad cognitive
Yeah,
applicability and they just score super low, but they're really fucking smart.
yeah, it's the ability to like actually relay or like transfer that skill into the world. It's just like an autistic savants and shit who you they can't. I'm saying I was about to word it in a way that sounds bad, but it's like I'm saying like from like a closed minded person's perspective, they might say like, oh, this person can't even figure out how to like be verbal, but yet like look at the shit they can like figure out, or look at the calculations they can perform, or whatever it may be. For me, I just always feel like I need to approach everything with a heightened sense of humility. I think that applies to me as well. I think that's a good way to word it.
There is an extreme to that, though. Hi, cosine.
Hi, Cosine. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? How's your night going? Or your day? We're talking about IQ and all kinds of stuff. I personally would consider myself a dumb guy who's very good at manipulating people and systems into thinking I'm smart. That's both self-loathing, but it's also impressive. Mass gaslighting takes smarts. Yeah. See, like, neurodivergence is so interesting because, like you think so much into it, like I do. Like, I'm constantly thinking about all these things. Like, I would have ended up a leftist in any... Like, if you would have put me with my exact brain in any body and anywhere in the world, I would have ended up with very similar views. Maybe, like, easier on myself, depending on, like, my upbringing. But just my tendency is to, like, I just can't stop thinking all the goddamn time about, like, all this stuff. Like, who thinks what and why they think it. Why do I think this way? What could have gone into that? Why am I good at this? Why am I bad at this? Is it a issue inside or an issue, like, applying it externally?